Welcome back to the Navy Sports Magazine, presented by the Navy Federal Credit Union. Time to shine the light on Navy women's tennis this week, taking on Army in the star match here in Annapolis, starting on Saturday at 11 a.m. Pleased to be joined now by junior Jillian Taggart. And Jillian, for you and your team, just the excitement of getting ready for another opportunity coming up against Army and try to add a flag to that big star out in front of the academy, where a lot of your fellow colleagues at the academy have been able to post star wins this year.
Yeah, the whole team's really excited for it. This is what we've been building towards all year. It's been a long season, lots of matches, but I think we're looking good, and we're ready to get the win on Saturday.
You play for a coach, the only coach that this program has ever had, 250 wins for him. What was it like to be able to deliver that milestone for Coach this past weekend?
It was really special. Our team, we work hard every single day together. So to be able to produce that for a coach who's dedicated so much to the sport and to Navy in general, it was really special. And it's something that we'll all remember.
I get the sense from talking to other players, your coaches, that you all have a very close program. You all seem to be a very close-knit group. Would that be a fair way to describe the program that you all have?
Yeah, we're really close with each other. Our culture as a team is really good right now. We take care of each other. That's the most important part. And when we're spending, hours upon hours, days upon days, for years on end together, working hard. Tennis is a hard sport, and mentally it's tough. So we really rely on each other and we lean on each other. And especially, I would think, throughout the COVID pandemic, we've leaned on each other even more. So that's just resulted in us getting, really, really, really close.
I was going to say, for athletes like yourself over the last couple of years, you all have really put up with some unique circumstances. And at times, especially in a sport like yours, which requires so much skill, so much precision in what you do, what's been the biggest thing you individually have done to persevere through all of this? Now, now that we are at least as close as we've been in a while to competing at the norm, what was the key for you individually to get through those tough times?
Yeah, so for me, I'd consider myself really independent and self-sufficient. That doesn't really work when you're being isolated and having to deal with, crisis, being separated from people. So for me, learning and really pushing myself to reach out to people, stay connected, even if I can't see them in person, has been the most valuable thing that I've gotten out of the whole crisis with COVID.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Obviously, it's an individual sport when you're playing out there in a singles match, but how much does the team concept help all of you keep going in situations like this? Because as we well know, there's no timeouts, there's no substitutes. It's you and your opponent out there on the court. What keeps pushing you each day, and obviously on match day?
Yeah, it's really a team sport in college, especially. I mean, you play individually, but that's only 1 point on the board and you need 7. So it's really a team sport. So we're out there competing for each other. We, especially at home, we can see down the line all the matches at the same time. So I look down to my left or my right and I see, 5 other girls putting in 100% effort, and it really motivates me to stay focused and put my best foot forward all the time.
When you develop doubles chemistry the way you have with Miranda Dang, and now doing it with Casey Moore, what's been the adjustment, if any, to playing with Casey? And obviously you all really finding a lot of success, winning 5 of your last 6 right now.
Yeah, so I love doubles personally. It's my favorite thing. So I really try to develop good chemistry with my partner. Me and Miranda were very, very close since my plebe year. So we already had that. And doubles has just made me and Kamo that much closer. Just communication and learning each other a little bit more. And I think we've only gotten better with time. So I'm really thankful. I've had 2 really great partners.
What is it so much about doubles that I mean, obviously you really like playing it, but what is it about the doubles aspect that gives you so much enjoyment and enthusiasm about it?
Um, I think the points are more interesting because you have like the net person involved. I love volleying. I love coming to the net, overheads. I have a good net game, so I get to really implement that, especially in doubles. And also just playing for someone that like that much closer to you. I like team sports. Tennis is not exactly a team sport, but that's as close as you'll get.
For you growing up, any tennis idols, anybody that you like to emulate, anybody that kind of, motivated you to continue in the sport, which obviously has given you some success, obviously here at the Division I level?
I would say growing up, I liked Del Potro the most. I've had bad wrist problems my whole life, basically, and he also had bad wrist problems. And just seeing him like change his game, figure out different ways to win with a bad wrist really resonated with me. He's also a great guy, side note. So he would be my idol growing up.
What excites you most about this one coming up this weekend? And how do you kind of temper the enthusiasm to make sure you stay within yourself? Because it's very easy to get excited about what's on the marquee this weekend.
I'm just really excited. It's a home match. Playing Army at home last year was one of the best experiences ever. We won 4-3 in the Patriot League tournament. And I think being surrounded by company mates, family, friends, I know a lot of people's parents are coming out. It's just going to be a really, really, really great environment. I know it's going to be excited. And then throughout practice this week, coaches do a really good job of making us stay focused on our goals so we don't get, too excited or too looking forward. So just staying in the moment, having good practices this week leading up to it, just doing what we always do.
Jillian, appreciate the time. Best of luck to you and your teammates coming up this weekend.
Thank you.